Yeah, I am too. I stuck it in the Discord. No one likes
Thanks.
me. No. Hello.
Hello.
I don't think there's anyone in chat yet either. Nope, no one in chat.
Eh, usually takes a few minutes.
Yeah. And I remembered to send it to Scotsman. Oh, wait, did I?
Don't look at me. I'm a truck driver walking across the parking lot.
No, I didn't remember to send it. I
Oops.
copied and pasted into the chat. Hello, Scotsman.
Hello.
Hey, Scotty.
Yeah, see, you just posted it on Pierre's Discord, so I thought I would join.
Okay, yeah, that's how you got it. Yeah, I copied and pasted it into the messages and then forgot to hit enter.
Oops.
I'm not in the group anywhere.
No, in Discord messages.
Ah,
Oh wait, did I post that picture to the messenger? I got a lovely image of me holding up a piece of my hard, not a piece, the entire batch of hard candy, like as a
Okay.
glass sheet,
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
like going through the window. It is like beautiful. I mean, seeing as how anytime you see glass, like someone smashing through glass in movies, a lot of time that is actually candy glass.
Yeah.
So same thing basically. I forgot to turn this off. Why did YouTube gave me a notification I'm live?
Maybe
It's
you're
been
on one
doing
of
that
your
to
alt
me
accounts.
lately too.
No, I don't have an alt account on my phone. I keep them
I had
on
no
separate
idea that.
devices. But yeah, I like making it, and the breaking the sheet apart is fun, but it ends up not getting eaten if I'm only making it for myself.
Oh, I'm not going in there.
But yeah, just was it the full like recipe for it is 3.5 cups of sugar and like 1.25 cup of corn syrup, and then throw some water in.
Okay.
I've never tried it.
Basically, you have to sit there and wait for it to get to between 300 and 310 Fahrenheit, and then remove it from heat. Add a couple drops of flavoring, couple food drops of food coloring, stir, and then pour.
It takes ages, doesn't it?
Uh, I think like 15, 45. Well, I think most of the time is spent cooling.
Yeah, it probably takes a while to harden it.
Yeah. I think the easiest time I had splitting a batch in half because I was taking half and I was sending half to someone else. I caught it when it was cool but somewhat flexible. I managed to cut it in half.
She got kicked me out.
Yeah, StreamYards is about
Does
it.
that?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, unless I spend $20 a month, I only get what is it, 20 hours a month
On
What
what?
of streaming on StreamYards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, they added that in, have they?
yeah. Which
Yeah, I think they have.
is understandable because I mean they have to make money and they have a great platform. And if I had $20 a month, I probably would pay them because
So
I
what are you
would
going to
love
do
to. I just cut down on streaming. I only go twice a week on Wednesday and Saturday. I should probably throw another one in there since I only do it at an hour at a time.
To be honest, I don't stream offer enough these days to justify the $20 thing.
I would love to be able to have a background.
I think if Streamlabs did that, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Don't give them ideas.
Yeah, no. Problem is, I probably already did.
Cat, what are you sniffing for? There's nothing. Oh, do you want my cereal bowl? Here.
Oh, is there any milk left in it?
Yes.
That'll be why.
Which technically she's older than she shouldn't really have milk, but who cares? She at least makes it to the litter box.
No, they can. But they can still have it as a treat every now and again, just not all the time.
Yeah. They do become like somewhat lactose intolerant after so long. After they are stopped being a kitten.
Uh-huh.
Because my cat loves milk, but only gets it very, very rarely.
Oh, my cousin's cat. Well, this was years ago when I visited him in Colorado. It actually asked for milk. Like it's me. I was like milk, milk. Like it was so cute.
You know what, I'm going to have to change carts.
Are you shopping before you go at home?
Well, considering it's going to be at least next week till I come home, yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, they've done it to me again.
Yeah. Regulations fucking you over.
No, today's more complicated.
Oh, was it that day that they didn't fill out the paperwork?
No, I'll explain it off air.
Oh, okay. I wonder if anyone in the Discord even wants to join a random stream. Well, not really random since it happens once a week, but I don't usually send the invite out.
Some people do. Depends who's around at this time.
Yeah, there's was it 3 o'clock your time? It's 10 here, and I think
A lot of people will be at work and stuff.
I think for Jen it's like
8, is it not for her?
either 7 or 8.
I think it's 8. She's a mountain time. She's the same time zone as Cryptic.
So that's 2 hours.
Yeah, so 8 a.m.
Is there any Australians in the Discord?
Dark Article's in there, I think.
It'd be plus 12 my time, so 10 p.m.
No, I can't remember where.
Depending on where.
Depending on Plus
depending
minus.
on where in the country, it could be 12.5. It could be 14.5.
Yeah, it's a pretty big country, so
Yeah.
Most of it empty.
yeah, the outback.
That's still the funniest freaking crazy thing that I think Sir Sick did. The that what is it, Devil's Peak or something? That big mountain in the middle of Australia that is flat on top. Apparently, according to one dude, it used to be a tree.
Well, there's a similar mountain to that down in North Carolina. So
Yeah, that's another one that was mentioned, that they are actually silicon-based trees, and then someone came and cut them all down, and that's how we have the deserts.
yeah,
Crazy quackery.
yeah, that is.
The craziest is still the people who will say that water is not H2O, it's some mystery element.
Doubt, hard doubts.
Like, how do two gases make a liquid? Because science? I don't know. What is it? Well, there is indium and gallium make a liquid at room temperature. Which, then again, those aren't really, they don't have high melting points to begin with. But yeah, I don't know if it if it will measure the same as mercury, but it looks a lot like mercury without being hazardous.
Yeah.
Gallium
Hey,
is.
let me set the link in my Discord and see who comes on.
Yeah, we can see. Hey, Inkton Prick.
Hello, gorgeous.
We're doing good. But gallium's only hazardous if you're made of aluminum, and only then if you scrape the oxide layer off. God damn it, Scott. StreamYards, knock it off.
I don't want to know.
Scotsman popped in. I clicked add him to the stream, then it immediately popped him back out. Like he's gone.
That happens. He'll be back.
Yeah, every time I go on Discord, it seems to kick me out.
Ooh. We have the blind one. Morning, blind girl.
Hello.
You're up.
Hello.
Oh, I've been awake since 7. You know.
Is it just me, or does anybody else, when you hear blind girl talk, it almost sounds like a valley girl?
Somewhat.
Sometimes, yes.
Like similar to Valley Girl, like maybe Valley Girl's cousin.
See, now I have to ask, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. I like your voice. Hello, Crappy Slayer.
Hey, Grabby!
Hello, Crappy.
How do I say this nicely?
I'm waiting for you to say something nicely.
I'd go ahead and say it, and then just add no offense at the end.
Bless her heart.
You Southern?
Me? I'm
No,
not Southern.
Oh, she lives in Canada. She's not Southern.
Have you? Oh, you guys don't do TikTok.
Well, sometimes I do TikTok. I haven't done it recently though, because I
I've been
don't
falling.
know why actually.
I've been falling asleep like right before Lords of the Night go to the question and answer time. So I keep falling asleep to Monkey, Scribe, and Satsu, which
I feel sorry for you.
All right, BG, a way to look it up, a way to know what I'm talking about.
Do I want to
up-
know what you're talking about?
Google a song by a girl named Julie Brown called "'Cause I'm a Blonde."
I already don't want to. That title just makes it sound like you're calling me a blonde.
Yeah, have you been
Which, I
speaking
mean,
to people from your hometown again?
Same.
No, I haven't really been speaking to people from my hometown, really. My voice and like how I talk changes by my mood. Have you not noticed that? Like when I'm like kind of tired or down, I have like a deeper voice. But like when I'm happy and having a good day, I have like the higher pitched voice from like the Valley Girls, you know?
Right now you're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's the you knows and the for sure's.
You know, it's not fair. That's just Canadian now. Very Canadian.
Oh, speaking of Canada.
Blame Canada.
Apparently,
They're not even a real country anyway.
Freaking U.S. hat. No, Australia is not the real country. It's
okay. So what did Trudeau do? Now you got to tell me.
Apparently, there's an orphan, like 3-year-old in Iraq and some asshole camp. And Trudeau says we can't go get her because it's too dangerous.
Is the orphan a Canadian?
Yeah, the orphan's like Canadian. Apparently, 2 Canadians went in treasoned and joined the. I don't like Philip DeFranco, but he kind of calls them what they are: the international goat fuckers. Damn terrorists.
So basically, she was her parents probably tried to join ISIS and are dead.
Yep, they're dead now.
Okay, so Trudeau will bring home convicted ISIS fighters, but he's not going to save a child.
Yeah, wasn't he the one? Didn't he compare ISIS fighters to immigrants?
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Which is extremely offensive to
everyone.
Well, especially the immigrants.
It's offensive to everyone in general.
Just,
you know, I'm not surprised that he won't spend resources to go save a Canadian child. I mean, he doesn't even give a shit that there's a bunch of Canadians in Chinese death camps right now. So what's just one more kid? Now, if that kid were trans, oh, he'd be all over that. Like maple syrup.
If the kid was trans, he probably got thrown off the fucking roof.
Yeah, but still, like if the kid was a part of the LGBTQ, then he would totally go save that kid.
Well, it being I think it's a 3-year-old girl. They're 3-year-olds don't have a sexuality.
Sure about that?
Well, they should.
I am sure that no one under the age of 12 knows what sex is, and if they do, someone's been abusing it.
Probably. I I love how you called it, but that's
well,
cool.
I want to be non-gendered, and it is non-gendered.
Being gender inclusive, huh? It was to prop him up with the LGBTQ, or if then yeah, he would do something. But he's a pander slut, so yeah. I'm really not surprised. But he'll go out of his way to put Syrians in hotels. And
dress in blackface.
Mm-hmm.
Or as Aladdin, or as whatever race he's fixing to talk to, which is kind of cultural appropriation, but no one calls him out on it because he's a huge lefty.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the evil left-handed people. Not all left-handed people are evil, but some are.
Only some, huh?
Less power.
That one's righty. It's a right man's world.
Exactly. Our oppression will end. The oppression of left-handed people will end one day.
Probably not.
Yes, it will.
Listen, it's called the right hand for a reason.
It will go on forever. Lefties are like gingers. They're totally okay to make fun of. They have no soul.
Fine, I'll take yours.
I swallow your soul. There's a good line from Evil Dead. I still can't believe a lot of people, when I bring up, the girl got raped by a tree. No, everyone's like, wait, what? When did this happen? I'm like, yeah, in Evil Dead, a girl gets raped by a tree, and they go, oh crap, she did.
It's better than those people that claim the.
I think that. Well, no, that was one of the scary movies. She wanted it, and she was wearing panties that said Wednesday on Friday.
For Christ's sake, what have I gotten into?
Insanity. It's deviance. Fun to stay here.
You've gotten into Insane Deviance.
Well, does anyone else have any good topics?
Nope.
Yeah, it's not really. I'm just sitting here looking at pickles right now.
Oh, those sound really good. I want some pickles.
Pickles are great. What I do is, after the pickles are all gone, I'll boil eggs and throw them in the pickle juice for about a month.
Problem is, this is Maryland, therefore they don't have the pickles I want.
How dare they?
That is just fiendery. I feel for you. As somebody who has locked somebody out of the house because they didn't get me pickles, I feel for you.
Why did you do that?
What do you mean?
I was pregnant.
Listen, you always get the pregnant lady pickles.
Yep.
Note to self, never get. Note to self, where to go though. Where to go though, that's what.
Oh yeah, man! You do not screw with a pregnant woman's food at any time, nor do you not get from the just. That's just asking for it.
I think there's a mess in the kitchen from Cat knocking things off the table. I'm gonna have to clean that up before I do anything in the kitchen. Oh well. That's the price of having cats. They are cuddly sometimes, and then every once in a while they'll just knock shit over because they're cats.
It is way too early to clean anything.
Well, I've got to get 2 batches of candy done sometime today.
Candy! That is a lot of candy, Holmes.
I'll probably do the maple today and butter, which Mom always complains. I'm like, butter is so too a candy flavor.
Kind of is. Butter rum, butterscotch.
No, just straight butter. The candy for fat people.
Caramel.
Do I have caramel flavor? I'm not sure if I do. I'll have to look at the...
Do you have sugar? Do you have sugar? You stir it until it burns and you've got caramel.
True. Scotty, are you cooking?
No, cleaning.
Nah. Pots and pans
just
fell out.
It's not too early to clean. Because it's not too early to clean.
That's because you're 5 hours ahead of us.
And the point being?
That I like my time zone better. Although, there's a dusting of the white stuff on the ground today.
Yeah, Jack Frost has been around here too.
Jack Frost is a twat.
Ooh, have you seen I think it's just called Guardians. Like it's the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, and like Sandman, like protecting the kids from Nightmare or something like that. It's a good movie.
If I have, it's been so long ago.
I don't remember when it was. Like Santa Claus is Russian and the Easter Bunny is Australian. But like,
okay then.
Apparently they take orders from the man on the moon or something. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, they have to get Jack Frost to be a guardian for the kids.
Oh, I know that movie. It has what's his face in it. Jack used to love the Guardians, the Guardian movie with all the yeah. The Easter Bunny's Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie. I love how Santa's Russian. It's a good movie. Jack used to love it.
Which that means he watched it until the VHS tape broke. Actually, I don't think it was on VHS, but if it was still on VHS, if it was on VHS, it would have broke.
Yeah, it was on Netflix for a while.
Hey, Arms Killer. Okay, you go sleep. And hello, TC. It's an Arms Killer. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. Why are you going to sleep now?
Because he was up all night chatting with us.
Oh.
Arms Killer is a night owl.
Phone kicked me again. Okay, maybe Arms Killer didn't sleep last night.
He didn't sleep last night. He was up with us.
Yeah, but he still could have gone to bed and woken up later.
Nope.
Oh, I spelt it wrong. How do you spell Guardians?
Guardians.
I spelt it like gardens. Like in the back gardens.
Fair enough.
Oh, Rise of the Guardians. Okay. Which makes it sound like there was going to be more movies, but there never was.
I know, right? It was still a really good movie, though.
So, did you manage to convince your friend not to throw her child away?
No. Actually,
well,
she's not a cunt. She's just upset.
Despair can do that to you.
Yes. She took a few shots at me today just because she was upset, and I just kind of let it go.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Yep.
Oh.
7.3 on IMDb.
It's a good movie.
Never even heard of it.
I just posted the link to the IMDb in chat.
What are you doing?
Live streaming, why?
Hi, Green's mom.
Fun, mother. I haven't heard from her in a while.
She's been up with stepdad pretty much every night until like real late, and then just coming home and go to sleep.
She used to interrupt my streams all the time.
I still say you should start that up again. Find funnier news. I did not mean to exit out of that.
I tried to, but there's only a limited supply of funny news.
True.
And you obviously don't want to repeat the same shit again, so... Yeah.
Oh, no wonder the damn Easter Bunny's Australian. Hugh Jackman. I'm going to ignore that. Alec Baldwin. Isla Fisher. Don't know who that is.
It's pronounced Isla, is it not?
Who did what?
If it's spelled like Isla, it's usually pronounced Isla. Or it's meant to be, but then I think Americans fucked that one up.
Yep, Hugh Jackman's the bunny. Jude Law is Pitch. Oh, I think that's the Nightmare. There's apparently Alec Baldwin North. I'm guessing that was Santa.
Yeah, I think so. What's his face from the new Star Trek was Jack Frost.
Where is Chris Pine.
Yes. Which I thought was pretty cool.
There was a Yeti? Why don't I remember who the
Yes,
Yeti?
the Yeti. Remember, they're in Santa's workshop. It's his security.
Rich Delta, Dietl. Cupcake.
I don't know. I'm not very talkative ever.
Oh, totally.
A lot of people are. Oh, they're doing an all-female fight club.
Ah.
That was my. Hey, Cryptic, what up?
I don't know.
Scotty is big butts, and he cannot lie.
What? Cryptic's a very strange individual, isn't
he? He is. It's because he's Asian.
And Phantom will be here in a minute.
Oh, that's cool.
Has he finished his Christmas cards?
Well, this morning he was went to the phlebotomist. Those vampires that work at the hospital.
Yeah, they take blood work.
But yeah, apparently Rise of the Guardians was 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was newer than that. It might have been that I just didn't watch it until it came out, like much later when it was on DVD.
You thought it was on VHS, you really think it's much older than that.
No, I was joking about the VHS.
Well, I knew that was out in 2012, obviously.
The would break. Which is really bad for people who have autistic kids because DVDs don't break unless you step
I know. Oh, do I know? That's okay. It keeps them quiet. So, you know, it has its moments.
I couldn't do this.
I think I'd rather Jack watching things over and over again than a autistic kid that's bored. Anything that's bored is not a good thing.
I get in trouble when I get bored.
Yeah, if Jack didn't have autism, anytime he'd say, I'm bored, I'd be like, you can clean stuff.
I'd probably go.
No, you're not bored anymore. Bye.
I'd probably go with a loop of like Labyrinth, Fifth Element. Shoot, what other? Oh, definitely the Evil Dead trilogy. Can't think of what other movies I'd throw in there, but I definitely have a fair bit of movies if I just had to watch movies over and over again.
Where's Tucker gone?
He said he'd be right back.
Hey, Phantom.
Hey, how's it going?
So how was?
Oh wait, he's off today.
What'd you say?
Yeah, but he's not getting home though.
How was your blood work?
No, he's not.
Some girl, I don't know like what was wrong with her, but she stabbed me like 5 times. I asked for someone else. First time, nowhere near where the other girl was stabbing. Drew blood, no problems.
Why
I
do
don't
you
know
always,
what she was doing.
Why do you always get paired up with people who don't know where a vein is?
I don't know, like someone new or something. But I didn't eat anything like for a while because I had like do like the 24-hour fasting or something because they drew like four vials of blood for like untold tests.
I never know what the tests are. They're like, "Hey, we need blood work." I'm like, "Fine, I'll go."
Well, the sheet usually tells you, but like they use like all that doctor talk, like so you like you even if they tell you, you still have no idea what they want.
I don't pay attention. The doctor goes, "Yep, you're fine." I'm like, "Okay." You still don't have diabetes. I'm like, "Okay, good."
Right. It's like you still don't have this, and this. It's like that list got a lot shorter. Like, oh yeah, you probably have a lot of this stuff though. Right.
I think that I don't know. Especially right now, making like the candy. I don't think diabetics and pure sugar mix.
Meh. It's fine as long as you got insulin.
Some actually like use sugar and stuff to like balance themselves out.
Well, it depends on
insulin. Doesn't it depend if you're type 1 or type 2 though?
Yep.
Well, everyone's body is different. It also depends on if you're leaning towards the low blood sugar or high blood sugar.
Diabetes is both.
Yeah, so it depends on how your diabetes is. You know, whoever created the human body should have done more, like, to make everything the same and
more like, right.
These like, limbs that stick out
a bit more linear, like instead of just slamming down a random button.
Yeah, seriously, the limbs should be more plug and play. We'd have a lot more people who have arms because if you have 2 arms, you actually have a higher amount of arms than average. Because the way averages work, if one person loses an arm, all of a sudden the average goes down.
Yeah, God forbid you lose an arm.
Yeah.
I'd hate
Why
to
are we talking about losing an arm?
Gas prices. I don't know.
Segue conversations.
This I ran
my blood drawing and then got to losing arms.
All I'm saying is auto mail should really be a thing.
Okay. Isn't that just called prosthetic?
Could be worse. Could be worse. The other day on my stream, we spent like half an hour talking about poo. Yeah, the silence will be justified.
Yeah. I mean, feces, everyone does it. Last time I I think I lost 10 pounds and cracked the porcelain.
Don't you like every once in a while?
You roboted.
Sorry. I'm in my room and it's kind of like a dead zone in here.
Yeah.
I'm still, I guess no one from the Discord wants to join. I'm going to end up removing that message after so that there's not just a link up. Because that would
I was going to say they'll figure it out. They'll show up and nobody's going to be here. They'll figure it out.
Right.
If they don't, well, sucks to be them.
Some people have never used StreamYards. Then again, those people have probably also never
be stuck in the lobby.
Lame.
I still think StreamYard should make it to where the guests can see who's backstage.
Yeah.
Because that means you never know if someone's spying on you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't care either way.
Device not connected. Okay, there we go. And now Phantom doesn't have an icon.
Aw. Hello.
Still shows one for me.
Yeah. Oh, I need to. 1 second. Blind Girl, why are you in? You're in the. You're in the treehouse?
Oh, I'm in the. Really? Oh, son of a.
I went because I got some pictures for the not safe for work, and including one of them that I changed my avatar to, like right before I went to bed, and got a lovely surprise when that was the avatar that greeted me this morning. But yeah, I meant to post things in Peter's not safe for work, and I'm like, why does it say Blind Girl's in a voice chat?
She's always in the treehouse.
Because I'm always in the treehouse.
You pretty much claimed. You pretty much claimed it at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. It's mine.
What is it? Your computer just goes, yeah, you should be in here.
Pretty much. That's exactly what happens. It just dumps me in the treehouse, even sometimes when I don't want to be in there.
Or that one time it was, for some reason, it dumped you in the hallway.
Yeah, and then I woke up to Peter talking, and I was live, and I'm like, what? Why? Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I just live on YouTube. I'm just going to make a home in YouTube, just make my little house and never leave.
There's a good question. Would you, so instead of biological immortality, would you upload your consciousness to the internet for sort of pseudo immortality?
No.
Are you talking kind of like Tron upload, or
like you have full access to the internet, like as?
I think if you were to give me like,
if that actually happened, I'd go chaos internet.
I think if it was like a robot kind of thing, where like I got my brain like put in like a robot, I would go for that, but not the internet. No.
So Fallout brain in a jar thing.
Kind of.
More like I'd be more like download my personality to a robot thing, but like not art because your brain will still decay over time.
According to Fallout lore, yes. There's the whole quest about that with the Robo Dog Rex. Such a good boy. For some reason, doesn't like people in hats, and will actually growl at you if you're wearing a hat talking to him.
You know,
maybe that's because people put hats on them a lot.
You're forgetting that, you know what? Some of the things that make life great is touch, smell, and taste.
True.
You would never taste a good cupcake again, you know, or like steak, or like you'd never feel things. You'd never smell, you know, that good smell. Like you come like a roast in the oven, like, oh yeah, like, you know, like I don't think I would like that. Okay, if I could live forever, still be able to touch, taste, smell, hear things, then I'd be okay. But a robot or being on the internet, no fucking thank you.
But then if you're a robot, you gain the powers of a robot, so you can get like machine guns and stuff attached to you, and lasers and.
Yeah, and all that stuff is.
I like that you just like go straight to like machine guns and lasers, not like super strength or anything, or just like infinite stamina. It's like you just never get tired. Like straight machine guns.
No. None of that is worth losing the ability to taste good food or touch your children or, you know, smell something delightful. None of that is worth it.
Yeah, but like that's more for like specific type of people. Like people that would give anything to like be able to help others would probably take the robot thing, because as a robot you could help so many people. Like, and I get like what you're saying.
I would love to help people, and I still no. I love to help people, and I would still be like, nope. I would go insane. It's like you lose your sense of reality if you're just existing. You need your senses to enrich your life, and after so long, you would probably go insane and just kill everybody.
Yeah, all forms of immortality kind of have that issue.
Well, I'm not exactly saying
you're like a double-edged blade. Like, it's pretty cool for like maybe the first 100 years, and then you're just like downhill, and then eventually just complete madness.
Nothing matters anymore. Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you get a lot of like 100-year-olds who are just like, if I was to die tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Because I mean, they've lived their
probably
life.
Why like all the stories of like immortal beings are just like either really evil because they've gone insane from like the lack of all that shit, or just like straight madness or insanity.
Oh, what is that? There is what's the Ben 10 where he's all grown up?
Oh, the I think he just calls himself Ben 10,000 now.
No, I mean like the show. Like it's when he's older and he's like maybe 18 with Kevin driving the car.
I think it's still just called Ben 10. It just has like that added on title. I think it's like the like Ultimatrix or something like that.
I don't know. Either way, there's the episode where he talks to the guy who can manipulate time because he knows how to do it.
Dr. What is it, like Dr. Paradox or something?
Yeah. He's like, well, I was in a void for...
You got a cool robot hand.
Either way, he's like, I was in a void for a long time until I went insane. And then I grew bored of that and grew incredibly sane.
Yeah. But I don't think he went sane. I think he just went like really cynical because he like always talks down to people, but he also acts fairly nice to like some people, and then he like turns around and like flips the switch, and he's like a complete asshole to others. I think there's a Ben 10 where like Ben actually goes through a process like that, and he actually becomes a villain because he goes mad or something like that. I think that also happened on Flash.
I forgot the president is today. And it's actually the day for the president. Was it Mary? I think he's calling it a happy holiday rally.
Really?
Yeah, it's Kalamazoo or Van Andel Arena. I forget which. One second, I have it in my favorites. I actually had to sign up for a ticket.
And hello, James Woodrow.
Yeah, I said hello. I think I did. If I didn't, well, hello, James Woodright. Yeah, Kellogg Arena. What does it say the rally is, though? Okay, I can't. Wait. What do I have to do? I've got nothing to do but candy, and that's it. And I'm still trying to finish up Subnautica. I'm out of gold because at one point when I'd pass gold, I'd be like, okay, I don't need that right now, so I'll just leave it. And now I am in desperate need of gold. And the place I'm going to get it is deep inside a cave, and I don't feel like taking the Cyclops down there. Luckily, I think there's an ancient teleporter to get to it.
Sorry about that. Apparently, my phone decided that it's going to kick me out because my battery went low.
Is it plugged in now?
Yeah, I got it plugged in, so it'll probably be charging.
But yeah.
StreamYard kills your battery.
Yeah, in Subnautica, apparently the high-tech aliens have figured out some sort of like it's a like Stargate portal technology. You walk through the archway and you're to wherever that portal links up to.
That's cool.
So yeah, for them being smart enough to make teleporters, they couldn't figure out, hey, if you ask the Emperor Leviathan nicely, she'll give you what you need to cure the Kara. Instead,
why is it called the Emperor Leviathan when it's a girl?
It's the I'm guessing it was named from when there were more than one. I still so there is a bit that you get from scanning a sea dragon skeleton, and like the next cave over is the power. It's either no, it's a containment unit that has a sea dragon egg in it, and when you scan the skeleton, it says a female of egg-laying age died of like blunt force trauma to the head that looks like it was from high speed, something hard hitting it. So basically, assholes stole an egg from this sea dragon and she rammed the crap out of the building and broke it. She managed to break the building, but she died in the process trying to get her egg back. It's like such a sad story, but the sea dragon Leviathan is an asshole because they will spit fireballs at you. And wreck the crap.
Wait, how did they do that underwater though? Or is that above water?
No, under, like deep under. They're in a lava zone. Like,
so how do they shoot fireballs at you? That's like breaking physics or something?
Some weird biology, and I think that is one point where it kind of breaks the immersion of the game. It's like yeah,
physics. How does this work?
Another one that kind of, well, I think it only broke it for me because I was looking at the map where the Leviathans spawn. It's like, it's interesting that the Leviathans are only at like key points where you need to go, or, well, a lot of them you can avoid, but they're around very important areas.
Yeah, I think that's just game plot points. Like, not like that's more for the game than obeying like actual logic.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise it's a really.
Is it at least in places that they could have been?
Yeah.
Or is it like in completely random, like there's no possible way you could be here kind of places?
No, it's definitely that they should be there.
Okay. Well, at least they didn't go like completely insane. It's just like in this small, tiny area, like Leviathan.
The shallow water where it's barely 10 meters deep. There's a
I know they'd like be crawling along the ground, like, get back here.
But yeah, I think it's actually the lava ghost or the ghost Leviathan. What is it called when it's a youngin? Juvenile. That's it. The ghost Leviathan juvenile that eats Reaper Leviathans.
Oh, that's cool.
Which apparently in the game, Leviathan is just a class of predator. So anything big enough to eat you in one gulp is Leviathan.
I guess that could make sense, yeah.
Don't know why the Reefback isn't a Leviathan, but the Sea Treader is.
So it's kind of more of a size class than like anything, really.
The Reefback is bigger than a Reaper Leviathan, but it's just like a thing that just floats around and does nothing.
Okay, so I guess that means it's more like size class for predators specifically then.
Yeah, which
because if it's bigger than a Reaper Leviathan and doesn't do much, like,
well, I guess the Sea Treader is classed as Leviathan because it can actually, it has a tendency, it will hit you if you get too close. But otherwise, they're peaceful critters. And I think they mostly eat stuff at the bottom.
So it's like slightly territorial, but like not openly hostile.
Yeah. Interesting thing, that is the only fecal matter in the game. Apparently, Sea Treader poo is the only poo. And you can use it to power your bioreactor.
Can't you just like toss random shit in there though?
I have actually tossed a stalker in there before because I had a tank that I was.
I think you should throw all stalkers into furnaces.
No, stalkers are pretty cute. They're like the puppy of the sea. They like.
No, I'm talking about in real life.
Oh yeah, that too. The stalker in the game is cute and will like just randomly play with some like scrap metal it finds. And
wait, are you talking about those freaking barracuda looking things?
Yeah, barracuda freaking
how the hell do you think those things are cute?
Because, well, they're playful. You can get them
playful with your freaking insides.
They don't bite that much. You can give them metal, and they're like, "Yay, metal to play with!" And then they drop their teeth, and that's how you make enameled glass.
So you give them metal so they can break their teeth on it.
No. I think they grow them back. From what I have noticed, because there's a little. I've used the stasis rifle to shoot them and look at their teeth. There is like a nubbin of a tooth poking through the gums.
I'd be laughing at like this, like the stasis ran out while you're like looking in its mouth and just like bites your face.
That's happened to me with a Leviathan trying to scan it before.
Doesn't the stasis thing work like the bigger it is, the shorter time it lasts or something, or is it just like a fixed time?
I think it's a fixed time, but the bigger the creature, the longer you need to let it charge up before it will work.
Okay. I guess that makes sense too. Usually in games, like the bigger the creature, the shorter the time would last. But having you have to charge it up more would compensate for that too.
Yeah.
I only know about half of what you two are talking about right now.
It's a game. So
yeah.
Basically,
to be honest, I know very little about it, other than what he's already told me.
Basically, it's Subnautica, the game where you crash.
It's kind of like Minecraft underwater.
Yeah, I know what Subnautica is, but I don't know. I've never played it.
It's really fun if your computer can handle it. I suggest it. I mean, if you have a fear of the deep, maybe not play it in VR, but still, it's a good.
Yeah, I'm getting VR. That's like one of the things I'm gonna have him play. This is like Subnautica, 7 Days to Die, and what was it? 5 Nights at Freddy's, because I just thought it was like a cool game to play.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. They throw an extra. Oh, is that what the fear of the deep is? Thalassophobia. I said that wrong.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah.
Or phallosophobia.
I actually have a book of phobias, and it's like a good inch or so thick. So there's literally a phobia for everything. So it makes sense.
Oh, fear of those. I'm fine in the shallow water. It's when I know the water is like a couple meters deep that I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, when it gets deep enough to where it's darker and you can't actually see the bottom anymore, that's when I'm saying, fuck this, I'm out. But as long as I can see like even a hint of the bottom, I'm okay.
I do like they changed it when I first started. You could just make the like aquarium that's like 15 feet diameter, but now you have to find the blueprints for it. Either way, it's nice to have.
They made that game like really blueprint heavy, like where now you have to find blueprints for a lot of the stuff you could just make at the beginning. Not
as well. It's also now actually released. When I started playing it was alpha.
Yeah. It's like how nice is it to be able to say like I played this game when it was an alpha. It's like shit was easy back then.
I've played the game before the Reaper Leviathan was added, which is the first Leviathan they added. So really,
oh yeah, like I remember you telling me that like all of a sudden they add this ginormous thing to it.
Oh shoot, it gets better. I've played it since before they added the precursor bases. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
It's like when I started playing, there was really nothing to do but survive, and now there's this giant skyscraper thing on an island that you find out. Yep, that's what shot your freaking thing down because it's a quarantined planet. And now
Which I still debate their intelligence on that. Okay, if they're so smart, they can make a gun that can shoot ships out of space. Why not just save the lives of other people and put up a fucking shield around like the planet and literally quarantine the damn thing?
True.
Instead of actual that get too close to your fucking planet.
Well, I did find out apparently the Aurora was about to land on the planet because the cook needed more supplies. I found that audio log.
Yeah, but still, like, if there was a shield preventing you from getting like to the planet, like they wouldn't have to have been shot down, and then like what, several thousand people or something that were on that ship would not have died.
Yeah, they're smart enough to build these huge bases.
Yeah, and like do all this research stuff and like just.
But
yeah,
they're not
sometimes
smart enough.
Smart people can be really stupid.
They're not smart enough to ask politely for the enzyme needed to hatch the babies.
Yeah, it's either it's that smart people will usually think of one thing, and like because they're smart, they'll be like, "Oh, we're so much smarter than you. We know best." And like apparently asking for shit is like beneath them sometimes, so they'll just like take shit. That's why I prefer to be stupid. It's a much simpler life.
Your phone kicked me out for like the 5th time.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been going for over an hour.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, how long are you gonna go? Because you're like 12 minutes over your usual time.
Oh no, not 12 whole minutes. Gasp!
Well,
12 minutes.
It's 12 and a half minutes.
Blasphemy!
I know. It's about to be 13 minutes.
Like... 12 minutes.
Either way, the next time, at least I'm going to be on live stream, would be the Blind Trucking on Blind Girls channel at 7:30.
Yeah.
Be there, or be some shape parallel to a triangle. Bye.
Bye.